लूट लिया। तो हमको बोल रहे हैं जे कि तुम्हारा इज्जत दो तो हम तुम्हारा पति को भिक्षा देंगे, जान भिक्षा देंगे। गाय पेट्रोल ढाल से दिया पूछे कि तुम्हारा के नामो निशान हिंदू नामो निशान मिटे
हिंदू ने जो बाड़ी है उसको लूटपाट कर लिया और घर जला दिया, बॉम्बिंग किया और जो औरत उसके ऊपर रेप किया।
एकदम नहीं, हम लोग सेफ नहीं है। ये गवर्नमेंट स्टेट स्पॉन्सर्ड, ये स्टेट स्पॉन्सर्ड है, ये स्टेट स्पॉन्सर्ड है। स्टेट ने चाहा है कि ये लूटा जाए, इसको दबाया जाए।
यहाँ पे 1000 माई का पलायन कर लिया, 2000 कम से कम परिवार, 2000 परिवार पलायन कर गया यहाँ से, चला गया सिर्फ जगह में।
कल प्रशासन को फोन किया जा रहा है, कोई तरह हम लोगों का मतलब मदद नहीं मिला है अभी तक। हम लोग जब बीएसएफ वालों ने जा रहे थे, हाँ, हम लोगों का गाड़ी रुकवा कर रिक्वेस्ट करके हम लोग बोले कि सर हम लोग दीजिए, हाँ बस।
बोल रहा है कि महिला लोग को काट देंगे, कैसे हम लोग को ये बोलना है सरकार हम लोग की सुरक्षा के लिए क्या बंदोबस्त किए हैं, हम लोग कैसे रहेंगे। हम लोग यहाँ घर छोड़कर सभी लोग चले जाते, अपने बच्चे लोग बड़े बड़े हैं घर में, हम लोग का कोई सुरक्षित के लिए कुछ नहीं हो रहा है।
If this doesn't shake the conscience of denial lobby, nothing will. Viewers, we advise your discretion because now we are going to put out a video that is going to leave you absolutely numb. It is the last video of Hargobind Das, Chandan Das, the father-son duo who were hacked to death by a brutal mob. This video comes from the day of riots in Murshidabad. It captures the gore, the violence and the unimaginable pain of Das's family. Can you even fathom watching your own family members being slashed brutally to death? One of them can be seen bleeding. Visuals are so disturbing that we can't even put them out for you. It's just a 20-second video, but it is going to shake you to core. 7-year-old Hargobind Das's lifeless body can be seen dumped in a lane right next to his house. Sitting a few meters away in a pool of blood, bleeding profusely himself, is his 40-year-old son Chandan Das. He had come out to help save his father from the brutes and ended up being killed himself. When this video was shot, Chandan Das was perhaps taking his last breaths. He was begging for water. The Bengal administration under Mamata Banerjee cannot look away. The political blame game has to stop and accountability has to be fixed, because if this video is the most compelling proof of the destruction caused by the bloodthirsty mobs, Mamata has a lot of answering to do.
জীবনে কথা ভুলবে না ছুটি দাদু
কে ছাদ ঢেলে দেখা যায় জল খাবা খাবার জলে 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 ভাই চলে চলে
আর জীবনে কথা ভুলবে না দাদু কে আওয়াজ দিলে মামা
ছাদ ঢেলে দেখা যায় জল খাবা জলে তো জলে জলে ভাই চলে চলে
আর জীবনে কথা ভুলবে না ছুটি দাদু কে আওয়াজ দিলে মামা
কে ছাদ ঢেলে দেখা যায় জল খাবা খাবার জলে তো জলে জলে ভাই চলে চলে
আর জীবনে কথা ভুলবে না ছুটি দাদু কে আওয়াজ দিলে
You might not understand the language, but you can definitely understand the pain of the relatives as they grieve, as they watch their husband and their son being bled to death. My colleague Tejashree also filed a report from outside Hargobind and Chandan Das' house in Murshidabad. The house still wears scars of violence. It was in this house that the Das father-son duo were murdered in cold blood in front of the eyes of their helpless and helpless members.
People have been arrested, FIRs have been filed, and since now again I'll show you the visuals, in fact, of wife of Chandan Das was also sitting inside, but when I saw her, it seems like her face is just blank and she's just asked a question from her inner self, so as to why this has happened to her, what was her fault, and what next with them, what is next in the future for their children, because what was the fault of Chandan Das and Hargobindu Das in this entire case. Also remember that they were just Chandan Das, in fact, in his last moments in the video also we could hear that he could not even get water as well. Yes, investigation is underway, people are arrested, their statements might have been taken, they are not in the condition to speak right, but according to the procedure seems like the statement should have been taken from these family members and the eyewitnesses as well, and they have nothing to say as of now, but we can also in fact just imagine that they are, and each and every one of them is just asking for a BSF camp, for the central security forces to be deployed here in the area, so as to so that they could feel safe. And once what we are getting to know is that the monitoring by drone is also being done by the cops over here, because the investigation is underway in this entire case.
These tales of horror can't be denied or downplayed. A 5-month pregnant woman ran bare feet through flames of unrest. A mother was forced to surrender her gold and valuables to save her 1-year-old child. Murshidabad's horror isn't just communal violence, it is a humanitarian collapse. Listen in to these testimonies from Shoma Mondal, a pregnant woman who fled to save her unborn child, and Konika Mondal, a mother who begged with rioters to save her little one.
শুক্রবারের দিন আক্রমণ করলো, তারপর দিন আগুন ধরিয়ে দিল, বাড়ি থেকে কিছুই বাই করতে পারেনি, মেয়েটা শাড়ি পরে এটাই পরে এসেছি, কিছুই বাই করতে পারেনি, বাড়িতে বিড়ির পাতা ব্যবসা সব।
क्या कहना चाह रही है?
शुक्रवार को वो लोगों ने घर से निकाल दिया, ठीक है, और शनिवार को घर में फाग सब लगा दिया।
जब घर में आग लगा रहे थे, हिंसा कर रहे थे, तब कहाँ थे आप वहीं पर थे घर में?
না না, গ্রামেরই আছে, কিন্তু চিনতে পারছি না, মুখে মাস্ক পরেছিল, গ্রামেরই।
क्या बोलना चाह रही है?
वो ग्राम का ही है, लेकिन वो लोग मास्क पहना हुआ था, ये लोग पहचान नहीं पाए।
अच्छा, तो आपकी इस अवस्था में जब आप प्रेग्नेंट हैं, माँ बनने वाली हैं, तो आपने कैसे अपने आप को रेस्क्यू किया, कैसे भागी आप वहाँ से, कितना मुश्किल था आपके लिए?
আমাদের এই পানিকে মেনে নিয়ে এসে পার করেছে, নৌকাটা পার করেছে এই গ্রামের লোক।
आप बेचारे नाव में बैठकर आपने पार किया, मुर्शिदाबाद से मालदा आप नाव में बैठकर आए, ऐसा कहना चाह रहे हैं?
হ্যাঁ, নৌকাতে পার হয়েছি।
मुश्किल था ऐसी स्थिति में वहाँ से यहाँ पर आना?
मुश्किल হচ্ছে তো।
कैसे मुश्किल आया?
মুশকিল মানে কি, আর পার করলো তার জন্য বাঁচলাম, নাহলে বাঁচতে তো পারতাম না, মুসলিমদের হাতে মরতাম।
क्या बोला उन्होंने आपको?
ওরা তো আমরা মানে কাম চালাচ্ছে, ই করছে, পিস্তল দেখাচ্ছে, ঘর গালা তো মানে ছিল, তো ওগুলো তো ই করছে, ভাঙচুরে এমন গেট গালাকে ভেঙেছে, এবার বম চালাচ্ছে, পাথর চালাচ্ছে।
क्या बता रहे हैं, कितना मुश्किल था?
बम छोड़ बम पत्थर चला रहा है, ठीक है, बहुत मुश्किल से लोग जिंदा बच के निकल आया।
जब बॉम्ब चला रहे थे, पत्थर चला रहे थे, आपके ऊपर फेंक रहे थे, तो आप ऐसी स्थिति में वहां से भाग कर आए?
হ্যাঁ, পালিয়ে এসছি, ভাগগুলো জানটা নিয়ে পালিয়ে এসছি।
স্বামী ছিল না বাড়িতে, সবাই মানে 10-40 জন ছিল, সবাই মিলে মুখে মানে রুমাল বাঁধা আছে, চেনা যাচ্ছে না, সবাই বলছে এক একটা বাড়িতে সবাই ঢুকে গেছে করে যে হামলা করছে, যা জিনিস ছিল বাড়িতে ছুঁড়ে ছুঁড়ে ফেলে দিচ্ছে, তাড়াতাড়ি করে বাড়ি থেকে বেরোতে পারি না, বাচ্চাটাকে ছিনে নিয়ে বলছে যা আছে ভালো ভালো জিনিস সবই দিয়ে দে।
আমরা क्या बोल रहे हैं?
ये 40-50 आदमी थे घर में, वो लोगों ने अटैक कर दिया और बच्चे को छीन लिया, छीन के बोला जहाँ আছে सब कुछ दे दिया और दे दो, और घर को लूट के चला गया।
आपके बच्चे को छीन लिया उन्होंने?
छीन लिया। हाँ भाई,
घर पे कौन था?
আমরা ব্যাট ছেলা কেউ ছিল না,
कोई नहीं था घर पे, बच्चे को ऐसे छीन लिया।
4-5 জন ছিলাম, আমার জাগলে ছিল, সবাই মিলে বেরাচ্ছিলাম,
फिर आप बच्चे को कैसे बचाया?
বলছে কি যা আছে সবাই দিয়ে টাকা পয়সা সোনা যা আছে আমি কানে পড়েছিলাম
अच्छा, आपने अपना सोना गहना जवाहरात सब दे दिया? अच्छा, आपके कान के भी दे दिए, मंगलसूत्र सब दे दिया?
হ্যাঁ 70,000 লোন নিয়েছিলাম কি ওই ছেলের পুজো দিব মানুষ আছে সে লাগা 70,000 লোন নিয়ে যে টাকা পয়সা যা আছে সবই দাও। আমি বাচ্চার ভয়ে তাড়াতাড়ি করে আমি সব বাড়িতে শখে ছিল শখে ভেঙে ওই যে যা ভিটা কাটে নিয়ে নিয়েছে কানেরটা বলছে দিবি না বাচ্চাকে লাগিয়ে বলছে বাচ্চা দাও।
कितने लोगों ने छीना? बच्चे कितने आए?
5 জন ছিল।
There were bombs being hurled. There were stones being pelted. Babies were not spared. Pregnant women were not spared. Now the displaced Jews of Murshidabad are telling Times Now that they were selectively targeted. In the video that we'll play out for you right now, Times Now will show you visual proof that substantiates their claims. The lanes that tell you a very, very disturbing story. One side with 10 homes guarded, the other absolutely untouched. On camera, a clear indication that only one community had a target marked on their back.
Times Now is getting you ground coverage from every lane of Dulyan that was hit by violence. Currently, I'm reporting from one of the violence hit area of Dulyan. We'll be showing you and in fact revealing you the facts as to how the violence erupted over here. Remember, there are sources, there are claims, and there are allegations and statements, and there is an investigation which states that this was a targeted attack. Not just a targeted attack, but targeted attack on one particular community. The big question that we are asking from this particular lane is that why one community was targeted and why the other community was spared. How, why, when, what, all in next couple of minutes. Right hand side, the visuals of the houses, the shops, the setups that all are vandalized. One by one, Arnab will show you the visuals. We'll go inside the shops and show you that how shops are vandalized, house is vandalized, and the entire setup, the kitchen, everything is burnt over here. This lady, the woman is showing us the way and will take us inside also so as to what has happened over here. She's telling that everything is burnt. This entire house is looted. This entire house is burnt, and we'll show you the visuals inside that what has happened over here. See the visuals. That how, in fact, the almirah, the glass, everything they have looted, the arson, and nothing is. The almirahs are empty. The mirrors are broken. Sab loot ke le gaye.
টাকা পয়সা আমি আমার চারটায় মেয়ে আমার ছেলে নাই আমি বাড়িতে দুদিন অন্তর থাকি আর
सब लूट के ले गए. अब we will show you the next picture. Now be careful. We'll move outside. So this is the right side lane. Remember, that's why I'm talking again and again about one lane and the another. That you'll get to know in next couple of minutes. Come over here. We'll walk outside and show you the next set of houses that are set ablaze. The next set of houses keep on showing. We'll count. That was number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3, the house that's burnt. That's behind number 4. That's number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. The number is countless. On my left hand side, you see all the houses are vandalized. They are broken, and the houses are looted. Where people will stay is the big question over here. That where these families will go. Now stop for a second, take a pause for a moment and come with me to the other side of the same lane. Viewers, Dulyan village, same lane but a different story. Right hand side you saw the arson, the pain, the tragedy. Right hand side, one by one, we'll show you the visuals of normalcy, the community that was spared. The locks shows everything is normal, no vandalization, no arson, no burning, no in fact traces of burnt houses. You can see again this particular shop is completely normal. Walk in front, show another visual. Arnab, keep on showing the visuals. This particular shop, this lane, completely normal. We'll walk in front, show this shop again. This is normal. So the big question that we are asking today from this particular lane of Dulyan, keep on showing the visuals, that why there is a normalcy on one side, why there is a targeted attack on the other side. The boxes arranged completely in a proper systematic manner. No vandalization here, no disturbance here. So that's the question we are asking. See the bricks, see the doors, see the houses, see the locks, see the pain in the camera of Times Now. That is, in fact, giving you minute-to-minute updates and narrating you the horrific stories. See here. So the question arises that why only a particular community was targeted.
And amongst this, one of the most heartbreaking visuals that now has managed to capture of helpless human beings who were helpless creatures as well, who were burned alive in a rooftop shop where birds are kept. The flames were so fast that the pigeons couldn't even fly away. Their charred remains have been captured in this haunting report.
One picture that will in fact leave you shattered, and you will have to think multiple times. That picture will show you to the viewers of Times Now, getting you inside this particular I should say a shop. He's the person who owns this shop, and he was fond of having birds in his shop. He in fact had hundreds of birds here. Not shop, but it was a place where he used in fact shelter the birds. One by one we'll show you, but that particular picture that I was talking about, it's heartbreaking, it's stunning. Arnab, come over and show the picture of that pigeon. What you can see in your camera, if it's visible, if you can see, I'm pointing my finger over here. This is the pigeon. His skeleton is just left over here. So you see, the houses are not left. Houses are turned into ashes. People are fled, forced to flee, and the animals, the birds over here inside. Show these birds, show these dead birds, dead animals, their feathers. They were not caged, they were not kept at just place. He just, it was in fact, he was fond of birds. That is why it was, he used to keep them here. These pictures, narrate the story itself, that what must happen to them. And again, we'll show you this particular picture, which speaks a lot. As I was saying, that this picture speaks thousands of words of what must have been gone wrong over here. Very heartbreaking, very disturbing.
And got a reaction coming in from a former West Bengal Congress chief, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. As Mamta blames RSS and BJP for the violence, Congress is saying that TMC is to be blamed if BJP and RSS rise in West Bengal.
बंगाल अगर बीजेपी की वृद्धि हुई, बंगाल में आरएसएस की ताकत अगर बढ़ी, तो इसके लिए सबसे ज्यादा बीजेपी और आरएसएस वालों को धन्यवाद देना पड़ेगा बंगाल के मुख्यमंत्री की। बंगाल में टीएमसी पार्टी आने के पहले बीजेपी की कोई ताकत नहीं थी।
Remember, Mamta Banerjee even today has put out a peace appeal where she says that I don't want to do it